is it still morning? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. To get the chat up, I'll turn the sound down first. Good morning. I've missed you all. I've been busy. Right, where are we? My channel. Oh, Daisy Doo's choking. What's a bad dream? She's having a bad dream. Wait a minute, guys. He's a squinty. Yeah, that one's squinty. Is that better? That's better. No, Daisy Doo. She's having a bad dream, guys. No, a Daisy Doo having a bad dream. No, baby girl. No, my darling. I don't want bad dreams. Good morning. So this morning, I've got a video up for you. Look at me go. Because I never had one during the week. So I've got a video up. Jenny, good morning to you. Good morning. There's a video up just now, and I think it's a good video. Victoria, good morning. I love the sound of the detangling brushes, right? I love that sound. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy a few and do a whole video. So I've done that, so it's on my channel. And see, the makeup video is scheduled for tomorrow morning, so I can have a wee bit of a long lie tomorrow morning. She's coming down. Good morning, good morning. So I can have a wee bit of a long lie. Hopefully, Ashley's props come today for her video, and then I can get that sent over to Ashley. So I'll probably do another video in the morning for you. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got all different colours of glasses. I'll get some. These are my green ones for when I'm watching my football team play, and this is my blue ones. Right. I've got purple ones, pink ones, and I've got sunglasses. So, yeah, I thought the reason I got these was because remember that guy 3 weeks ago that shouted me at my gate, took my glasses away and said I wasn't getting them. But he says because I was a angry customer or something like that. Because I told him there was no need for him to be cheeky to me. So because I said that to him, he took my glasses away. They were just black ones. So in a way, I'm quite happy because I got these ones. And I'm digging the colour, especially with my hair. I done my hair last night. I know it looks a hot mess now, but I dyed it last night, so I'm nice and pink. I'll look better tomorrow. See, tomorrow when I'm all done up, I'll look better. Oh no, Sky, what's happened to you? Oh, I hope you're okay. Oh my goodness, Sky. Oh. Kidney infection. Oh, that's painful, Sky. I hope you recover quickly, and I hope they're giving you something for pain. Vera, there's my Vera. Good morning, Vera. How are you? How's the wee one? Aren't our kids growing up fast, Vera? When I see a picture of your cookie pie and my cookie pie, they're getting so big. So see with kidney infections, it'll probably be antibiotics, but are you flushing out? Because I heard that. Lucy, good morning. That cranberry is meant to be right good for like urinary problems. I don't know about kidney problems. El Morris from Australia, good day to you. Isn't she getting so big, Vera? No. Well, you're in the best place in the hospital, so just recover. Try not to do too much. Just recover. Just watch ASMR and just zone out. But that must be painful, a kidney infection. I mean, I've had urine infections before and thought I was dying. peeing glass, it felt like. Horrible. And you'd been and you'd be bursting for the toilet with the infections I've had, bursting for the toilet, and you'd go into the toilet and it'd be like a drip. And you'd be like, oh, come on, like that. Do you know what it reminds me just there? Shawshank's Redemption. It's not Shawshank's Redemption. It's the Green Mile. If any's have watched the Green Mile, and there's a bit in it where Tom Hanks has got the worst urine infection, and that's what it's like you're bursting for the toilet, and you go in, it's just a wee drip, and you're like, oh my god. But I had this is a wee tip for you. I had a urine infection one time, and I just thought it would go away itself, and I ended up rushed into hospital. I thought there was things inside me bursting, and I was on antibiotic drips and everything because I let it go too far. So anything like that, see about it immediately. Don't be like me and leave things. That's how I ended up with the collapse lung last year as well, because I had a chest infection and thought, oh, it'll go away itself. And it ended up that my lungs had filled up with so much fluid that one of my lungs had collapsed with the sheer volume of fluid in my lungs. So see, Sky, I've done it a million times. I've thought I'll be okay, I'll be alright, I'll be okay this time, and then I just leave it, and I end up in bloody hospital. But I'm frightened to go, because if I go, they'll put me, I can't win. Hospitals love me. That's what hospitals just love a bit of me, so that every time I go, they're like, I think you should stay in. No, please don't, when can I get out? And then the worst thing is when I go and they'll say, you'll be in maybe for a day. And I'll think, right, okay, I can handle that. A day I can handle. And they've got me in, and they've got me signed in and everything. And then I say, so I get out tomorrow, oh no, it'll be a while. No, you said, you lied to me. That's what they do, they lie to me to get me in, just to keep me in. And they always put me in a special ward, they do. Always, ask my kids. I always get put in a special ward with crazy folk. And I know that I'm crazy, so I'm allowed to say that. They must look at my nose and go, huh, she's in ward 7 there, put her in there. And you go, Linda. And I'm in there. But I try to keep the rest of the it's usually like, it's always been like an all ladies ward, right? Apart from last time they had me in with 3 guys. And I don't know how, see, sometimes when you're in hospital and you're no well, right, you let go of 1 or 2. You fart, right, sometimes you fart. And at my age, a fart sneaks up and I'm as surprised as the next person when it comes out. All it takes is for me to go like that, to bend, and one will come out like this, right? Boop, like that, it's out. There's no putting it back. Everybody's heard it. But if I'm in a room with ladies, I'll go, excuse me, ladies, it just creeped out there, you know? But if you're in with guys, it's a bit embarrassing, that. And I know we're all no well, but still, I prefer to be in with ladies, please. Don't put me in with the guys. And sometimes your drawers are showing as well. Sometimes your drawers. Now you know why they put me in the special wards. I'm in there with my drawers all hanging out and farting about. Put her in there. Close the door on her. But in fact, put her in the cupboard. Put her in the cupboard. Do you know, we used to get put in the cupboard. Listen, we used to get put in the cupboard when I was in primary school. Not only did we get the belt, right, I get the belt in primary 4. So that's 8 years old. I get the belt at 8 years old for throwing a crane at somebody that threw one at me first, right? I get the belt for that. But not only that, if you were bad, they put you in the cupboard that all the books and stuff were in. And that was like your time out. You get put in there like that. Now, these kind of things are frowned upon these days, but this is the kind of healthcare, this is kind of education system I grew up in. Yeah, put in the cupboard. And told regularly I was going to hell. no, I'm not even kidding you on. I'll tell you, I've told this story before, but this just shows you. And this, see, to this day, this wee story breaks my heart. Because I wish I could go back and whisper to my younger self that the teacher was an a-hole. This was the same teacher that belted me. So we had you know how you've got like days out with the school, you can go like wee trips to with the school. We went to a place called Troon, right, and it's down at Ayr. It's a nice wee place, right? It's a nice wee place, and it's got a nice sandy beach and all the rest of it, right? And when we were growing up, we never had much money or that, right? So nobody had sand pits back then. Nobody had a sand pit or anything like that. So anyway, I was loving the beach so much that I took some sand and I put it in my shoe. And I thought, I'm taking that home so I can play with the sand. I've got sand in my house, right? This is what I was thinking as a wee girl. So the same age, I'd have been the same age. So away we go. We're coming back home. And I said to my wee pal, I'm taking some of the beach home with me. And she went, what? And I said, in my shoe. I've got some sand in my shoe. Well, she told the teacher, and the teacher says, oh, really? You've got sand in your shoe? And I was going, yes. And she went, stand up. Stand up. On the bus, stand up. Everybody, look at Linda. She's a little thief, aren't you, Linda? Aren't you a thief? I was going, she's going, what have you got in your shoe? And I was going, sand. Does that sand belong to you? No. What are you then? A little thief. Everybody say it after me. Linda's a thief. That just shows you that teacher was evil. She was an evil, and it wasn't just with me, but she didn't like me at all. So, that's what I got. I never even told my mum and dad because I was frightened I'd get into trouble. This is it. She's coming down, but we were that scared of the teacher. Half the stories my mum didn't know. There was when she did give me the belt, she's come on down. My brother blackmailed me for 2 weeks because one of the boys in the class told my big brother that I'd got the belt. And I was too frightened to tell my mum and dad because I thought I was a bad girl. And my brother blackmailed me for 2 weeks, like, Linda, tidy my room or I'm telling mum and dad, right? Linda, give me your chocolate or I'm telling mum and dad, right? So for 2 weeks, this torture went on. And eventually he got bored after the 2 weeks and just told my mum and dad anyway. So my mum said, is this right? Is this what happened? It is. And I just told her everything through the crayon and all that. And my mum went, right, that's okay, hen. Right, away you got to your room. And I was surprised that she never gave me any trouble. And the next day in school, we're sitting there. Chap at the door. Can I speak to you outside, please? And I was like, oh, no, it's my mum. That's my mum. And the teacher says, we'll be back in a minute. So she went outside and I just hear my mum giving it to her outside going, don't you ever lift your hands to my daughter. If you ever touch my daughter again, do you hear me? You come to me if you've got a problem. Oh, she went off on one. I was like, oh my God, the teacher's going to kill me when she comes back in. The teacher never bothered me again after that. She never bothered me again. But this same teacher, I mean, I've spoke about these stories. This teacher was, as I say, evil. There was a wee girl that was terrified of thunder and lightning, and it was thunder and lightning, and she kept flinching like that, and the teacher kept going, stop it. And the wee girl was going, I'm sorry, I'm frightened. There's nothing to be frightened of. And the wee girl kept doing that. She forced the wee girl to stand up against the window with her nose touching the glass and to keep her eyes open. That's what she done. Evil. To this day, I wish I could find her. I've often wished that our paths would meet as an adult, because there's a few things I'd like to say. I wouldn't attack her or nothing, but there's a few things I'd like to say to her. Rafi girl, good morning, good morning. Yeah, and then one of the boys in the class, this was evil for us all. We all loved painting. Painting was one of our things that we loved to do. And we went to a special like hut to do painting. And she said, does anybody want to paint today? And we were all going, yes. Yes, we want to paint. I love painting. Right, everybody, let's go. Let's go over to the hut. Right, we all go over to the hut. I'm good, Raffy girl. And she says, right, get your aprons on and get your paints. Get your paper ready on the easel and all that. Are we all ready? Right, dip your... I want you all to wet your paintbrush, right? Pick what colour that you're going to use first. Have we all picked a colour? Yes, we picked a colour. Let's paint. And then she went, right, everybody, put your paintbrush back down and take your aprons off. We're going home because Johnny was a bad boy earlier. And because of him, nobody gets to paint today. I mean, we had to take all the stuff off and go back to the classroom. We were all crying, but we were all going, see you, Johnny, like that. She was, see you think these kind of things up. That's an evil mind to think these kind of things up. Her, I'll never forget her. She was the one that gave me the belt. I mean, how can we kids? How can you do that to we kids? It's my Tingle Pink. Good morning, or good evening to you. How you can think about doing that, kids? But they terrified us so much back then that we were frightened to tell our parents. And it was a Catholic school. No saying that all Catholic schools are the same, but you know, they scared the living daylights out of us about hell and stuff. I mean, as I said, I got told I was going to hell numerous occasions, and told how burning and all that hell was, and I would fry in an eternal burning pit. Right. for I don't know what, for what, talking in class or something, you get told that kind of stuff. So I never had a good experience with school whatsoever. And I was, as I said, I had a lot of time off, like the hospitals and things. So the teachers didn't really like me, and that's how I kind of zoned out. That's how my imagination is so good, because I used to just zone out for the classroom and just think about, look out the window, there's a dog out there. Look, chasing a squirrel. That's what I used to do to get me through the day. But it wasn't an enjoyable thing now. Nowadays it's different. They make enjoyment out of school. I mean, when my kids were at school, I thought I'd have loved school like this. You know, the projects that they'd done and a lot of good stuff. And you know, see, if it wasn't the belt, it'd be a ruler across your fingers. A ruler smack. They were right into their capital punishment. Right into it. And to me, that's not very holy, is it? That's not a very holy experience. They were telling us all about the Bible and love thy neighbour and stuff like that. And in the meantime, we were all getting locked in the cupboard and belted and rulered and stuff. But my mum went up and sorted her out. My mum's the size of me, right? But she was always a wee firecracker, and so was my granny. So was my granny. My granny used to throw people down the stairs and stuff like that. My granny was an arm wrestler. My granny, as I say, was the size of me and my mum, and she used to arm wrestle for money. And she used to arm wrestle with men in the pub for money. But she used to work, I think it was like, see how the old steamies. I'm not back tonight. I'm not back for another 2 weeks, ASMR Tingle Pink, because the club was on holiday for 3. So another couple of weeks and I'll be back. My granny, she used to work in, like, we call it the steamy, and it was like a place that people used to do their washing and stuff, and my granny used to wring out like the clothes, so she had big muscles. My granny had big muscles, and when she arm wrestled the men in the pub, she was allowed to hold on to the table, because men aren't allowed to hold on to the table, but if you're a woman, you were allowed to hold on to the table. She used to arm wrestle for the men and win money. Crazy. But we think we're bad, but when I think back on how my granny was raised and stuff like that was hard living, you know. And it was all coal fires. In fact, I can remember them having a coal fire. And then just think of London and think the smog. Oh, there's a couple of big fat wood pigeons out there. Wait, I'll show you. See how my mind just goes like big fat wood. See the big fat wood pigeon? No, you can't really. Anyway, I love the way this big fat wood pigeons sound. Doot 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 doot. Yes, it's been raining, and I've had the leak through my blooming kitchen ceiling again this morning. I was sitting doing my ASMR video, and I heard drip, drip. And I was like, oh. And I phoned up not that long ago, and they were, yes, we've actually been in contact with the contractor that's coming out to do it. Nobody's come out. So it's going to come to the thing that my ceiling's just going to collapse, and when that happens, I'll get a wee claim in. I'll be standing underneath it as it collapsed. It's always raining over here, apart from like 2 weeks in the summer where we got alright weather. No, see, was it Sunday? Last Sunday I had my front door open all day, so I did, and me Daisy Doo was getting to run in and out, so she was wanting to see her Daisy Doo Doo. There's a Daisy Doo Doo there. This is a wee baby Daisy Doo. There's my baby. Look at all her wires. She's a wiry one. She's a wiry one with a beard. Is it Monday that I know there's an eclipse happening, but I didn't know what date it was, so it's Monday. See, I remember, God, going back a few years, we had an eclipse. We never had totality here. Down in England, there was somewhere in England that had totality, but we were still able to see like the moon coming across like that, and the sun being like a crescent sun. But we never ever looked at it directly. We had like a wee thing set up that you could shine it on a bit of cardboard like that, and you could see it on there, although it was behind you. You never ever look at it. But you do get special glasses as well that you can wear. But that's how we done it, and it was quite amazing to see that, a crescent sun. You know, you could see the whole moon. But in my wee club, we've actually spoke about like eclipses. There was a guy that came to the club, a professor or something, and he's travelled all round the world to watch eclipses. I think actually he was up in an aeroplane one time to see an eclipse, and I wonder if he'll probably over in America very so well to see the eclipse. But he said that, see, when totality happens, that the animals know that really do act weird because they think it's night time. So all the crickets know that all start chirping and oh, Vera, I hope it's a nice clear day for you to be able to see it. Yeah, but saying that, see, I've seen one, but it's not been a totality. It's been but it was quite close. It was quite close. It was only like a wee chunk. That but it never went dark or anything like that here. Oh, Vera, that'll be awesome. You'll see the diamond ring effect. You'll see the diamond ring, they call it. That's amazing. I was watching a wee launch this morning. Well, I was watching some of it. It was just a Starlink satellite. God knows how many more. See, honestly, see if you see how many satellites and space debris that's out there. It's only a matter of time before they all start hitting each other. Ravi girl, good but exhausting. Do you know? I'm glad I've got the day. I'm glad I've got the day. I'm just going to chill the rest of the day. Yes, Vera, and you will notice a difference with the animals. Can you imagine what it must have been like way early when man was just like evolving and stuff like that, and to have a total eclipse? That's when they must have thought God was angry with them or something, eh? They must have been thinking, oh my God, somebody's ate the sun. It must have been a scary, scary thing, no knowing what it was about. But I, Raffy girl, he's he's into everything. My living room can be trashed in 5 minutes. 5 minutes it can be trashed, but that's all right because I love having him. He's so good. He's coming on so good with his talking and stuff like that as well. He's an absolute darling. I love him. I love him so much. I knew I would love him, but I didn't realise how much I would love him, if you know what I mean. I didn't realise how much. So guys, I'm going to go and just chill for the rest of the day, but I've got a video up for you, and I've got one scheduled for tomorrow morning, and I'll probably do another one when I get up in the morning for you, because I feel like it, because see, when I'm not on, I miss yous. I feel as if I miss yous, and maybe yous have forgot me. Linda who? Pink hair, can't I put a face on her? Scottish lassie? No. So I love yous all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's flavouring day. We'll have some fun, and anybody that's want to challenge me at Mario Kart, I'm still waiting. It would be great fun. But I'll see you all tomorrow anyway, and I love you all, and I'm going to give you a big kissy now. Bye everyone.